Okay, time's up. Let's continue our lesson for today. This is Philippinism. What is Philippinism? Please open your camera. Ngayon nyo lang po ba narinig yung Philippinism? Yes or no? Hello? Answer me, please.
Yes, sir.
So, what is Philippinism? So, it is a English word that only Filipinos can understand. Alright? So, let's start. Kyla ba? Tama ako? Para mahina ang signal ni Kyla. Let's start with Larry. Larry, please read. Larry, please read.
Yes, sir. Definition of Philippinism. Philippinism refers to English words, phrases, or expressions influenced by Filipino language and culture. These expressions are commonly used in the Philippines, grammatically understandable, often confusing to foreign clients.
Yes, it is grammatically understandable. Naintindihan naman po ito. Okay? However, hindi siya madaling maintindihan ng mga foreigner. Why? Because it's confusing to them. It's confusing to them because hindi nila ginagamit yung salitang ito. Alright, magugulat tayo kung ano-ano itong mga salitang ito, okay? Let's start with, dito muna tayo. Sige, Yori, can you please read?
Why Philippinism matters. Foreign clients may not understand Philippinism, can cause confusion or miscommunication. Professional English avoids Philippinism. Awareness improves global communication.
Alright, since we are working with US or Australian clients, let's not use our Filipino English. Why? Because Filipino English are English words that only Filipinos can understand. Okay? So, what are the common examples of Philippinism? Cecil, pakibasa po. Cecil, pakibasa po.
Common examples of Filipino. Philippinism?
Philippinism. Yeah.
Open the lights. Let's turn off the lights.
Open and close kasi ginagamit natin yan. Buksan mo nga yung ilaw. O, nung tinranslate natin, open the light please. O, di ba? Open the aircon. Open the lights. And then pag sinabing close the light, no, it's turn off the light. Turn on. Okay? Next.
Next is close the light. So let's turn off the lights. Then I will go ahead. So it's
I will proceed or I have to go. Okay? I'll go ahead. I will proceed or I have to go. Okay, what else?
Already done. So it's done or I have finished.
Yes. Ang palatandaan pa kapag Filipinoism, kahit yung gumagamit ng already sa dulo. Alright? So, how to avoid Philippinism? Be aware of common Filipino expression. Use standard business English. That's why I ask you to have your assignments with you. The idiomatic expression. Keep sentences clear and direct. Review messages before sending. So these are the examples of Filipinoism. Brown out. It should be. Hello. It should be.
Blackout.
Blackout. Alright. Open and light. Computer, TV. It should be. It should be.
Turn on the light.
Turn on the computer. Turn on the TV. Alright. CR. Ayan. Alam nyo ba na ang CR, tayo lang ang gumagamit yan? Walang CR sa kanila. Hindi, joke lang. Walang CR na word. Alright? Hello?
Yes.
So, ano ang better? What is better? Wait, sir, can I have a time, a CR break? What? What CR break are you talking about?
Washroom, sir.
Washroom?
Restroom.
Restroom?
Toilet.
Toilet?
Not true.
Sorry, what's that? Ano? Washroom, ano? Washroom, ginagamit kapag sa restaurant. Restroom, ginagamit pag sa mall. Toilet, ginagamit kapag sa hotel or hotel. Washroom, restroom sa most likely sa mga public places like mall and other restroom. Pag sa bahay, ang ginagamit ay bathroom.
Bathroom.
Hindi ka naman sabi, I need to go to the toilet. I need to go to the washroom. But walang gumagamit ng CR. Okay? Comfort room, technically, comfort room. Kwarto mo yun, bedroom yun. So from now on, wag na po kayong gumamit ng CR na salita. Filipinoism yun. Tayo lang ang gumagamit ng. Okay, kaya one time, nung ako nagtuturo one time sa isang sabi ko, makikipagpustahan ako, punta kay SM. Wala kayong makikita ng CR doon. Pag may nakita kayong CR, 100 kada CR, bibigay ko sa iyo. Wala makikita ng CR sa SM. Ano makikita nyo doon? Restroom.
Restroom.
Okay. Even the pronunciation itself. Silent T. One word. Restroom. Hindi siya restroom. It's restroom. Alright, everybody say restroom.
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 Alright, it's for free. Okay, it's free. Pass by my office. It's not pass by my office, it's drop by. Alright, for a while. Ang sinabi ng for a while sa Tagalog parang sa mga medyo mahaba-haba ang for a while sa atin. Anong dapat mong gamitin kung gusto mong, alright, can you please call for a while? Ano ba dapat ang gagamitin natin?
For a second.
For a second, very good, that's it. For a second, for a minute, give him a minute, okay? It's not for a while. Because there's traffic. Why are you late? Because it's a traffic. There's always traffic. Traffic means flow. Flow. Kapag na-traffic ka talaga, yung ating interpretation ng traffic, ang tawag po dyan, heavy traffic. Traffic sa Tagalog is daloy. Kaya mabigat ang daloy ng mga sasakyan. Heavy traffic of vehicles. So kung ibig mo sabihin na traffic ka, ang dapat mong sabihin is heavy traffic. Alright? Come again? Come again. Ang pinaka-appropriate is sorry. Sorry? Everybody say, sa?
Sorry.
Hindi,
Sorry.
hindi sorry. Sa, tapos sorry, tapos question mark. Sorry? Sorry? Question mark sa dulo. Okay? Sorry, can you please repeat the question?
Sorry.
Pero sorry, okay na po yun, naiintindihan na nila yan. Sorry? Okay? It's not, pwede din naman yung pardon me, may I beg your pardon, pwede naman yan. May kaya lang, sa Tagalog kasi nun, may I beg your pardon, ang Tagalog nun, ipagpaumanhin niyo po. Ipagpaumanhin niyo po. Teka lang, mag-charge lang ako. Next, please read. Just say, Riden, yung charger ko nga, Riden. Please read, Kyla, please read. Everyone, please read. Lahat po, Kyla, pakita.
Long cut is opposite to shortcut.
Riden, pakinggan ang charger, please.
Fill out versus fill up.
So what's the difference? Fill out versus fill up. Fill up, pag lahat, susulatan mo, fill out, yung isang box lang. Isang box lang.
Okay. Fill up.
Ang tama ay fill up. Fill out. Okay, next.
Redundancy.
Redundancy.
Marami tayong redundancy. For example, may umuulan. Umuulan ba dyan? Kagaya ng pleasant afternoon, free gift. Yan. And we also have problems with pronouns. Minsan nagpagalo-halo natin yung he and she. Yung in fairness is a Filipinoism. Actually, is a Filipino as in gets. Huwag mong gagamitin ito sa mga Amerikano. Hindi nila mag-gets yan. Although those are Filipino English words, grammatically correct, some of them, but foreign sa kanila yan. Alright? Any questions so far? None?
No, sir.
Okay, so that's it. That's it for the Filipinoism. Log out ulit tayo and I'll give you another link for our next topic. Okay, pero before that, I need to stop the screen. Meron ako ipapanood sa inyo. Saglit lang. Wala mo na magla-log out. Saglit lang